On the west side of the lake today. Super nice. Out of the city a little bit. So I'm loving that. But so today we're hauling some bedding sand, and I don't know what they're doing with it, but they just got us dropping it in a pile, and then the loader's coming over and kind of moving it to where he wants it. I sure got a lot of rattles in this truck I need to figure out. The truck's a work in progress, you know. I got the outside all painted, looking nice, but now I got to focus on getting this interior fixed up and quieted down, I guess. Because when I put this sleeper in, it doesn't have any interior in it, so it's freaking louder than crap. So hopefully not too long we'll be putting an interior in this truck, and we'll make a video on that. I got my eye on one that's it's green. I think it'd look good, you know, because the truck's green. So do the green interior with the button tuck. Yesterday my job got canceled, so I came out and did a little bit. I got this green watermelon light up here, so that's sweet. I just got to do it on the other side. But I like this one because it's got the white too, so in the morning when I open the door, this white light comes on and I can see. And then this light's red, which is nice for when it's dark outside and you're driving, because the red light isn't hard on your eyes. I sure hope you guys can hear me all right. I got this mic, but it's pretty loud in my truck, so I guess we will see. But we're just cruising here on the west side of the lake, and I'll show you guys what we got going on at the dump site here in just a minute. Got to hold my hand right here when I'm driving, so that so that window will stop rattling. It's so loud. I've gotten so used to it that it doesn't bother me, but when I watch the video back, I'm like, dang, we're gonna have to figure that one out. I tried doing some Googling on it. I haven't tore the door apart yet, but the guy that I got the truck from said he had this piece of glass replaced. Whoa, dang. But he had this piece of glass replaced, and ever since then it's rattled like this. So I don't know, it's got the air actuated windows, so I don't know if the ram is bad, because it sags, and when I air it up, and when I push it up all the way, it drops down just a hair. So I was gonna replace that, but it's like $600 at Peterbilt or something like that, so I might just have to do it. But I didn't want to do it without knowing for sure if that was the issue. But it doesn't hurt to have new parts on the truck, so maybe I'll just get one and see if that'll do it. But if any of you guys have had this issue in your trucks and you know what fixed it, let me know. I sure would like to get it fixed. Here's the job site. Where that loader is at right now is where we're dumping, but that one up there, I'm gonna have to wait for this one to get out of the way. Before I can go in. There's our pile. There we go. Just like that. Now he'll push our pile up. Look at that water. Muddy mess. It's like we're working in a lake here. Luckily this road that we're driving on isn't terrible, so that is nice. There it is. Easy enough, good easy day. At least so far. That's only a second load. We'll see how it goes. It's about 9 o'clock. About 9 o'clock now. Started at 7, so. tonnage 4T8SE coming on the scale, no change. So when you're hauling out of this pit, you got to do a little bit of math, because normally they'll give you a ticket or an invoice or whatever at the scale, but here they don't do that. So you get your lightweight in the morning, and then here on the scale, he's loading me light again, dang it. So you just take that number right there, that's your gross weight, 90,700, and then you just subtract your lightweight from that, which ours was 38,100 pounds. So our load is 52,600 pounds, and then we do everything in tonnage, and 1 ton is 2,000 pounds. So you divide this by 2, and we've got 26.3 ton, which sucks because I'm supposed to be hauling 28, and I told the guy couple times to load me 28, and he'll load me 28 for that load, but then he like forgets about it. So I think I need to get some stickers on my trailer that say 28 ton. So 26.3. So that's how they do it here in this pit. This is the only pit that I've been into that does it like that. So like I say, normally they'll give you a little card or a piece of paper that has your weights on it and everything, and then you can fill your paperwork out based off of that paper. But anyways, that's how they do it here. Well, we just found out that we've been hauling in the wrong kind of sand all day, so that's great. They on our dispatch, all it says is sand. So we went with bedding sand and told the loader operator we wanted bedding sand, and that ended up being the right one, but they were loading us with cyclone sand instead of bedding sand, which we kind of wondered because it was pretty real thin. But anyways, so when we went back and talked to them, they said the reason why is because it's so muddy down where the bedding sand was, so they're just loading us with a cyclone sand. But so we went down there to see if we could get it, and I got a load of it, but it's so wet that they're probably just gonna have us switch back to the cyclone sand after this because it's dry. So that's fun, but that's just part of it. Yeah, this winter has been pretty ridiculous. I mean, it's the beginning of April now, and we're still having days canceled because of the weather. Like, today's Thursday, and this is my first day working this week. I've had work scheduled all week, but it just gets canceled every day because the weather's been so bad. It was on Sunday, man, I was outside doing yard work, and it was in my t-shirt. It's just so hot. And then come Monday and Tuesdays, it never stopped snowing, and we ended up getting a foot of snow in our backyard. So it's just pretty ridiculous. But it looks like the weather's about to break. Looks like next week's going to be in the 60s, so I'm sure we'll be hard at it after that, non-stop, since everybody's falling behind because of the weather. So that'll be good, but it's going to be busy. It just sucks sitting around not working, and then finally, you know, the weather breaks, and then we're just going to be hard at it probably till probably till fall, next fall. But that's just part of this industry that we work in, you know, in the dirt, construction. It's part of it that we gotta deal with, and it's okay. The free time is good in the winter time. I mean, I wouldn't have my truck painted if it wasn't for that, so it's just gone on for a little too long now. I haven't uploaded in quite a while now. I kind of lost motivation to be out in the shop working on that truck bed. I know I should be working on it, but just not feeling it right now. And then work's been so slow that I haven't had anything to film that way. So, but now that we're getting back to it, I'll start filming some more videos like this, and maybe you guys could leave some suggestions in the comments of like topics that you want me to cover that I could talk about while driving. So maybe we can keep doing this first person view talking videos, or maybe I should just start a podcast. Then I could just talk to the podcast, then you wouldn't have to watch me drive around in circles all day. Sweet truck. I'd like to get a Kenworth one of these days. Oh yeah, missing the rear tire, missing the rear whole wheel. Dang. The old Subaru and the minivan. Bummer. Probably got the old T-bone action. Something like that. Yeah. That's a big old bucket. He's hauling one of those, looks like the body to one of those buckets they have on the hose that they use up at the mine, you know? Pipe in our exit here, so good time for some chips and salsa. Woo! Back at the pit here, grabbing our last load, so for the day, 8 loads. It's 3:45, so they do their last load at 4:30. About an hour round trip, so we just want to make it back. But big old loader. Sweet little view from this pit. over the lake and the mountains with all the snow on them. I'm sick of the snow, but it looks cool on the mountains. But I'm ready for it to melt. Well, that's it for today. Just dumped our last load and we got 8 loads for the day. About 9.5 hours, so pretty good day. But hopefully you guys like the first person view type video, and yeah, if you liked it, please like and give me a comment. Let me know what you guys want to see on the next videos. And yeah, subscribe too if you could, and we'll see you on the next one.